you guys, and welcome to a new vlog and a happy Sunday. It is Sunday in the Campy household. The sun is coming in and out. It is cloudy and overcast. It is okay. My house today is quiet, weirdly like really quiet today. It is so quiet today because all the boys are out. Mason is sleeping and I was like, well, he's sleeping. I should have a shower and wash my hair. It is Sunday, and this week, strangely, our children have a day off on Wednesday. 3 of our boys are in high school, 2 are in the second year of uni. So the 3 that are in high school have a weird day off on Wednesday. I think it's just the private schools that have, or maybe just could be their school that has the Wednesday off. So they have the Wednesday off. So it is kind of like a short week, and Wednesdays normally is Jeremiah's like sport heavy training. I think he starts early, finishes late on that day because he has a lot of sports. So that means I don't have to meal prep as much like protein heavy meals for him, which is yay for me, less work in the kitchen. But in saying that, they are home this Wednesday. So I'm going to have to, and I don't have a car. I promise I will shut up about not having a car, but it's until you don't have a car that you realize, oh my gosh, I need my car. So I don't have a car. It's not like we can do anything, go anywhere, be fun. We're just going to be at home. So I told the boys, they did go yesterday and watch a movie because I was like, guys, look, I don't have a car, but Dad's home. He can drop you. So they did that. In the last vlog, you would have seen Chris fix the fence. He built a fence so that the chickens would stay in the lower part of the backyard. So from the street view, our house looks like it's 1 story, but actually our house is split over like 3 levels, and then the backyard is on the 4th level, and then we have the lower level, which is like my garden bed and the chicken coop. And so we wanted the chickens to stay on that end of the property because on the level above that is the pool area and like my little bistro table, and they do muck it up a bit. So we just wanted to keep them at the lower end of the garden at the back. And then my chickens will jump in the fence. I'm not even kidding, these chickens, and their wings are clipped, okay? They have clipped wings. They will still get in over the fence and go in and hanging out with the turkeys. I kid you not, they were in my neighbor's yard this morning. My neighbor was calling me. She was like, Alicia, your chicken's in my yard. I'm like, oh no. And they've got dogs, and their dogs will go for my chickens. She's like, I've got the dogs inside. Don't worry. So we got her out. It's Rose. It's the white chicken. She is trouble. Honestly, she is so naughty. So she was not happy about the fence. She stood at the fence and was like crying about that there's a fence there. I'm not even kidding. These chickens have their own personality. So Chris went into the backyard, and on the back fence of our yard that looks into the woodlands, Chris and the neighbor next door came over and they put up poles and they wired it up and put like a higher fence, a mesh fence, so that the chickens can't go over, and it will stop the turkeys from coming into our yard. Because the turkeys come in our yard, they eat all the chicken food, and I don't want my chickens to catch anything off the turkeys. So I'm so glad it's done. And we have amazing neighbors. And I know I've said this before. I think I've said it here on Instagram. We love all our neighbors. The only thing would ever be so hard if we had to sell and move for a bigger place would be if we wanted more land, for example. We couldn't do it because our neighbors are amazing, literally, like so good. She even was like, I got a bottle of wine for you, and passed over the fence a bottle of wine. Our next door neighbor is like, he's a retired pilot, so he's always around if we need something. Like amazing families on our street. So yeah, it's good that we can always like share things and help each other. The fence is done. Yay, I will show you. I'm glad about that. I don't have to go out every 5 minutes onto the patio and count my chickens to see if they've escaped or not. So I'm glad. And now that it is fenced, I said to Chris, I could probably have 2 more chickens. I don't know. I can't do it. I think 4 is my limit at the moment until we get bigger land, which we're not moving. But if ever we do, I will get maybe 20 chickens. I don't know. I just like the idea of having a lot of chickens. So with that being said, it is meal prep for the week time. I'm going to just see what I have in the fridge and see what I can throw together for the boys. I was thinking of just doing bacon and cheese bread rolls instead of pizza because, to be honest, I need a break from making pizza, and I think the boys need a break from eating pizza. So I'll do some bread rolls. I'll use my Thermomix to make things super easy. What else? Laundry's going. I need to dry Levi's work uniform. He's got work this afternoon. Jeremiah's at work, so he's gonna come home. My fridge is full of food. It is Sunday, and I do have chicken that I wanted to roast, but I am not sure now who's gonna be home tonight because the boys do go to church Sunday night usually. So we'll see who's at home and what cars we have, because I still don't have a car. I promise I will shut up about my car. But it is going on to 3 weeks of no car, and you don't know how much you need a car till you don't have a car. And so, yeah, the other thing I was laughing with Chris was, I'm not like feeling crazy being at home for 3 weeks. Like, I'm comfortable being home at 3 weeks. That's what I'm worried about, is why am I so comfortable I have not been anywhere in 3 weeks, and I'm okay with that. And I said, Chris, that's what's worrying me. Like, I am so okay being at home. I like my home. Chris and I have worked really hard to build this life. We've been through a lot, each of us, and our children. So this life is not wasted on us. What we have is not wasted on us. We definitely are very grateful for what we have, because there was a time in my life, and I don't talk about it, but there was a time in my life where I used to look for coins just to be able to buy bread to feed my children. And those days are behind me, but don't take what I have now for granted. To be able to buy groceries without wondering what I need to put back is it always chokes me up, but I'm always grateful for how far I've come in life. And so don't compare yourself to someone's highlight reel you see online, because you don't know what journey they've walked through. And that kind of leads me on to another conversation. Can you tell I'm in a weird mood? So I was talking to a mom on Instagram. I've never met her. We have similar age children. And I can't remember how the conversation, I think she replied to a story, and then I was online, so I replied to her straight away and we started chatting. I envy what you have. I wish I could live your life. And I said, you know, what I have now is what I always had. And she was like, well, I didn't know. And so I kind of, without going into detail, just gave a bit of my life story. And she was like, oh my gosh, you carry your life so well. Like, people would not think you've been through anything. And I said, yeah, because I chose not to be the victim of what I've been through. And that doesn't mean I forgot what I've been through. It just means I decided to create and curate a life that I'm so proud of. And I get to live this wonderful life. And this is the only life we get. And so I wanted it to be beautiful and wonderful. So if you're in a season where the lows are low, highs are high, Chris said this to me last night. He said, this too will pass, because we are in a season of sadness at the moment. And while I don't want to talk about it online, but the thing is, this too will pass. When Chris said that, I said, you're so right. We've been through so many ups and downs in life. This will pass too. And you just have to find joy and make sure you're loved and know that you're loved and you're enough. And you're worthy. And just keep fighting and pushing through, because there was a time where I didn't even know if I'd make it to the next day. And now I'm like so excited to wake up and be grateful that I get this. Sometimes I go, oh, I can't believe this is my life. And this life took a lot of work to get to, but here we are, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm very grateful. So, and also the fact that I have chickens and I don't shut up about it. Even my mom's like, I can't believe you have chickens. I have wanted chickens for over 5 years. Like, I have wanted chickens for so long. So to finally get the chickens, it makes me so happy. I am beyond grateful. On that note, I am going to start with my work and get into my day, because the sun is trying to come out and I want to enjoy that. Let's go.
Room. Wrong room.
I'll make some bread rolls.
Mommy's making school lunches. Mommy's prepping. Yeah, fluffy bread rolls.
They fluffed up really nicely, actually.
Yeah. Buns. Yep.
We are currently in my office. I wanted to style up Don't know if you can see, I've got a bar cart here. Now this bar cart I actually bought for Chris a few years ago, and a few Christmases ago, I believe 2 or 3 Christmases ago, and he actually doesn't use it anymore. It's been like sitting empty in his movie room because Mason likes to hang out in the movie room sometimes, and he actually was getting into the bar cart, and so we thought just for safety reasons, we took everything off it. So it's been sitting empty, and I thought I might use it because I like how it styles under my hat situation here in my office. We wanted a bar cart in the movie room. By we, I mean Chris, because he loves a Negroni. He loves drinking Negronis. It's like his signature drink. So to have that, we don't have like a bar area in our house. We don't have a built-in bar or anything like that. So we thought, oh, a bar cart would be a good solve for that. And it has been. It's just that now with Mason, we've had to put obviously things away, as you do with children. So in saying that, I will put it in my office. I want to style this up and have it more to my taste. With Chris in the movie room, it was literally all the things he needed for Negroni. Very boring, very unaesthetic. So we're going to make it look cute in my office, and my office is always locked. So in that way, I know Mason won't get in here and play with it. So let's style the bar cart. So this is the finished kind of product. This is the coupe that I found at the op shop. I think it looks really nice with the lemons, but limes, the green contrast would have been better maybe. But yeah, I think it looks really sweet, and we'll see how I go. I think like a big pot of like fresh mint, like kind of falling over would look nice, or some thyme would look really nice. A bit of greenery on this would look nice that, you know, you can snip and put into your drink. So yeah, looking cute. I like it, and I like that I added a lamp here. This is a rechargeable lamp, so you can turn it on and off. It's quite neat, and I use this on our patio too when we eat out. Yeah, little setup. Good morning. It is Monday morning. I didn't end up making the roast yesterday because nobody was really home, and we had so much leftovers in the fridge that needed eating up. I'm about to make lunch. Mason is here, down here. He's got a set of keys. That's what you can hear. So yeah, I'm gonna do the chicken roast tonight. You want me to have the keys? He is talking so much more. It's the cutest thing ever. Anyway, I'm gonna make us lunch, but tonight I'm going to make our chicken roast. I also, Ezekiel asked me to make some chocolate chip cookies, so we're gonna do that. And I need to bake the cake tonight when Mason is sleeping so I can focus. Either that or when he goes to sleep today, like after lunch, I'm gonna put him to bed. But when I put him to bed, I might just quickly whip the cake. I need to concentrate. This cake is for my friend. It's her birthday tomorrow, and she's gonna come pick it up. She wanted to do a photo shoot. She's so sweet. So I'm gonna make her cake. Yeah, and roast chicken. I've got broccoli I wanna do as a side, and I've got roast potatoes I wanted to do. Mason has now turned on the vacuum. I saw a recipe where they do like baby potatoes, they boil it, then they smash them down and do like a garlic herby butter and roast it. But my potatoes are massive. I asked Chris to buy potatoes and he got massive ones, so don't think it's gonna work. So I'm just gonna do like a normal roast potatoes. So that is on the agenda, and it is kind of overcast and sunny, and then the clouds come over, but it's still a nice cozy day. All the boys are at school today. Levi and Zach have gone out doing their own thing. I think Zach said he's gonna go do some shopping after work. So he'll be out, and Chris is sleeping. He's working night shift, and yeah. So here's my sourdough. I actually tried making my sourdough in my bigger Dutch oven, my biggest one. It's about 30 centimeters. Didn't quite do well. I still need to find the perfect Dutch oven size. I think 24, the Le Creuset one, 24 is the perfect size. So that is on my wish list, but let's make eggs. I do have shop bought eggs here because I'm going to use this for bacon. I didn't have enough eggs from the chickens for bacon, but I've got 2 eggs here from Rose and Magnolia that we picked up today. And yeah, the girls are doing well. Oopsie, can we turn off the vacuum now? Hi, chicken. Hi, Magnolia. Is the fence done? Can you see the back fence? Gonna say something?
Yeah.
I just spotted our first colored egg.
Oh, look at that.
It is, what color is this? Is this blue or green? Looks so fake.
Bluey green. Yeah, it's like that.
So I don't know if this is lavenders or is it olives? The black ones.
What are the heritage chickens again?
Aracanas.
The brown chickens have brown eggs. Whereas the white has white eggs and black.
They'll either do blue eggs or green eggs. So this I think is more of the green, olive color.
Yeah.